Hey guys, welcome back to Raincode. Let's carry on where we left off. I hope you forgive me. I decided to go back in time a little bit, back to Chapter 2's investigation over here at Etheria Academy, because it turns out we missed out on the Gumshoe Gab, and I only realized after it was brought to my attention in the comment section. So here we are with Halara Nightmare of all people. I can't believe we missed it. I'll never forgive myself. The clue, of course, was taking a peek at the microscopic world, so it turns out it was in the chemistry lab. So let's go have a gab with Halara, why not, and find out a little bit more about this enigmatic detective of ours. Alright, going forward, we should probably keep an eye out for any more Gumshoe Gabs exclusive to chapters.
You got some nerve stopping me.
I think we've already missed one with Kanai Ward's Highest Welcome, which is another Halara Gumshoe Gab. I think that's got to be at Kanai Tower. And we may have missed our chance because we were already at Makoto's apartment at the beginning of the chapter. Hopefully we get to go back at some point. I'm hopeful we will. It's a pretty well-designed place for just a one-off interaction.
There'd better be a proper reason for this.
I've come to repay my debts to you, Halara.
It's about something you mentioned. You developed post-cognition just 3 days after joining the World Detective Organization.
Yes, but I still had the gift of psychometry before I joined the WDO.
I was gonna say, like, so, what, you only get your forte after you join the WDO? No, that can't be right.
What made you want to ask about it?
I can't help thinking about it. Do I really lack a forte?
You have that coalescence ability.
Exactly, that's gotta be our forte, right? Which makes us the ideal partner at the WDO. We'll never be a master detective on our own. We're always going to need to help someone out.
That's not exactly my ability. It's different, sorta. Anyway, I refuse to believe I don't have a real forte.
Like, I don't think that's something that's part of our deal with Shinigami, right? Like, our coalescence ability is separate entirely from the Mystery Labyrinth, which is what she offers us.
So you want to find out if you do?
Yes, that's right. I figured you'd be the most knowledgeable about fortes here. If I have any sort of ability, you may be able to help me remember it.
We're not remembering shit, okay? Memories have been deleted. No backups, no restoration, they're gone. They're not tucked away somewhere for archive.
That's no good. There you go again, depending on others.
My forte is literally coalescence, Shinigami. By design, I have to depend on others.
Very well. That'll be 100,000 yen.
Oh, God, I knew it. Just put it on my tab, alright?
100,000? I figured Halara wouldn't do it for free, but it's worth it if it helps me remember my abilities.
Is there, like, a refund if I don't get my abilities sorted out? That'd be handy to have that as a caveat, or do I just have to drop 100,000 whether I remember or not?
Alright. I'm a bit short at the moment, but I'll pay you back one day.
No need to bring your height into this, Kokohead, alright? Let's...
Good. It's a deal. I will provide you useful information as long as time permits. Now, let's start with the prerequisites. Master detective abilities are often linked with original talents and dispositions. That is typically the case.
Linked with original talents?
Oh, do I have any original talents?
Take, for example, a master detective who can hear the thoughts of others. Prior to awakening that ability, they excelled at imagining what other people were actually feeling.
Oh, so they were very empathetic.
A master detective who can create electricity may have had a tendency to emit static charges before that. Oftentimes, you can catch glimpses of their power before their forte is realized.
Right, like a junior version of it.
The prerequisite for my post-cognition was psychometry. I was practically born with it.
Halara, you already started with such an amazing ability.
Sheesh, I guess some people are born with a magic ticket they call talent.
But how did you manage to get it in the first place?
It's hard to explain. Superior detectives like myself cannot be measured by a commoner's logic.
Oh, I'm not a commoner, okay? I just need to remember how superior I really am.
I see.
Anyway, this is about your ability. Once we figure out your strengths and talents, we could at least predict what your power may be. That is, if you have one to begin with.
Oh, well, you know, I have this ability where if I touch clothes that have been in the wash, I can't tell if it's still a
My
bit damp,
strengths?
or it's just cold.
It has to be what you know best. Think about it.
My strengths are...
My strengths are... I can cook. Yeah, that definitely worked out. My will, my physical strength. I'm gonna say this.
My physical strength?
I'm pretty tough.
Oh, with those noodle arms?
No, my legs, okay? That's my motto, never skip leg day. You'd be surprised.
Then how about an arm wrestling match? Don't blame me if I rip your hands off.
What about a leg wrestling match, huh? I can squat, you know.
I think I'll pass.
Please don't rip my noodle arms off.
My strength is... If I had to pick something, I'd say the will to never give up.
Yeah, you know, the classic strength of I'm determined.
At least, I think so.
I never quit, like everyone else.
You actually said it out loud yourself.
I see. The fact that you haven't given up on your search for an ability is proof enough of that.
I suppose.
A tenacious heart that never gives up. An ability stemming from that.
Immortality. Because I can't stay dead.
Perhaps it could have something to do with immortality.
Oh god, I was on the right track. I'm the death detective. I have to die at some point.
Immortality?
But my deal with Shinigami, I gave up half my lifespan. Does that mean I'm only semi-immortal now?
That's nothing but my theory, though. Even death cannot defeat you. Wouldn't you say that embodies the concept of tenacity well?
Oh yes, I'll still detect things from beyond the grave.
That's true. But there's no way to verify if I am or not.
Oh, there is. It's just irreversible.
Incorrect. You just need to try dying once.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I was joking.
Oh, that's your joking face. Sorry.
It's really hard to tell.
Well, that should do it. Time's up.
Wait, what? I didn't pay 100,000 Shien for like 5 minutes of consultation time?
I'll excuse myself here. Don't forget, you owe me 100,000 Shien.
Oh, wait! Alara's gone.
Alara's gone, they just took like 5 steps away from us.
I'm beginning to worry more about my debt than if I can remember my ability.
On the bright side, we'll never die, so we'll owe this money forever.
Master, you and Alara seem to have grown even closer.
Seems so. Bonded by our mutual financial woes. Well, the good news is that these gabs are persistent across playthroughs, right? I reloaded my save to grab this and then reloaded my current one, and it's still here with me. So that's perfect. It's time to meet our latest batch of suspects / potential murder victims over here at the Resistance, trying to overcome the peacekeepers at Kanai Ward. But let's take a look around first. We've got a messy shelf here. There are various things on the shelf. Maybe these belong to Resistance members? Helmets, fire extinguishers, drills, wires. Looks like they were getting ready for battle. I hope I don't get dragged along. But our physical strength. Come on, we can handle anything. Hey, pal. Yeah. You should listen to what they have to say.
No.
I want to go home. Our home's at the bottom of the river. Hi.
Hi there, I'm Servan. So, you're Yuma from the World Detective Organization.
Yes, I am, Fish Lips. Hello, how are you?
I've been trying to obtain help from the WDO for a while, but I could never get them to agree.
It was just one man before, and he was the worst.
I guess anyone would be hesitant to work with people who call themselves the Resistance.
Why do you need detectives?
To be honest, it's not limited to detectives. We need help in general.
Right.
But recruiting blindly is dangerous. There's no telling who might be tied to the Amaterasu Corporation. In that regard, detectives from the WDO are safe. Rumor has it they've got terrific personnel. Plus, I know you're enemies with Amaterasu. I've seen it with this.
Oh, you've been watching us, have you?
What's that?
It's security camera footage set up all around Kanai Ward. I'm good at tinkering with machines. I handle most of the machine work around here.
Good to know.
Once Kanai Ward is peaceful again, I want to open up a shop selling security devices
Oh no. Death flag.
so that this tragedy can never happen again.
I see.
Cool. Nice to know your retirement plan is probably never going to come to fruition. Savan, okay. How about you, sir?
Hey, Master Detective. I'm McCarty.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that voice. But that's okay.
To be honest, I'm rooting for you to join us. Detectives work for anyone as long as the pay is good, right?
Oh, that's just Halara Nightmare. I'm fine. I'm still an intern of sorts, so I'll take a modest fee.
Meaning, if you pay more than anyone else, they will always side with you.
How corrupt do you think we are?
They're far more trustworthy than people who just talk big about fighting for the revolution.
I think you've got the wrong idea here. A detective isn't a mercenary.
Even if this does feel like a cyberpunky world, no.
Really? I figured they're about the same.
Well, you probably couldn't explain the difference if you were asked to, Master.
What is that supposed to mean?
Hey, Akardi, tell him about your special powers.
Oh, I'm from the Doya district, but I used to be a super swimming athlete for Kanai Ward.
Wow.
I do all sorts of aquatic sports. No one can keep up with me in this flooded city. Anyway, I take advantage of that ability and work as a delivery man. If there's anything you want delivered, I'm your man. Even if it's underwater.
I see, okay.
I see.
So someone good with machines / tinkering and someone who's a great swimmer. Over here, who do we have? Hi, ma'am.
So, you're the new member. I'm Aruka. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You got a cold as well, do you?
Oh, hello. This one seems kind of quiet.
Master, women are never what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
No, don't ruin that for me, okay? Just because everyone takes a shit doesn't mean I need to think about it.
Yuma, can you use a gun?
Maybe?
Huh? A gun? I've never carried one before.
Oh, I thought so. You strike me as the type of person who's never had anything to do with guns before.
I'm glad I strike you.
On my 4th birthday, I was given a .22 caliber revolver as a present. On my 5th birthday, I got a .32, and on my birthday next month, I'm supposed to be getting an anti-tank cannon.
Wow, okay, well, shit. Where do you store all this stuff?
Huh?
I don't care what it is. I just want to pull the trigger. Give me a trigger to pull.
Okay.
Yuma, if you join us, would you do it with me?
I'm good, thank you. I've never pulled a trigger before, and I certainly don't want my first time to be with you.
No thanks. I doubt I'd be any good with those things. I've never even held one before.
My noodle arms might get blasted off.
Oh, maybe you misunderstood. I'm not asking you to pull the trigger.
Oh.
I want you to be the target.
I'm not a good target. I'm too small, hard to hit. You kind of want something more easier to shoot at, right?
Do your best to run around. It won't be any fun if it ends in one shot.
I'm not a tank. Okay, well.
She's terrifying.
But to do that, I need to get better.
Well, I do hope you feel better soon.
Master, I know you're a sucker for girls, but I suggest you stay away from this one.
I'm not a sucker for girls, okay?
Of course.
I'm fine. I have good judgment, I think. Okay, last but not least. Oh god, it's such a journey to make it to this man. I might reach his age by the time I reach him.
Oh, so you're the new member? I'm Margala.
Margalaw.
I don't know what a master detective is, but did you come in from beyond the rain as well?
Oh yes, the force field known as Rain around Kanai Ward.
Beyond the rain?
The only thing beyond the rain is Amaterasu Corp.
Oh, no. I'm not from Amaterasu Corp.
No, I'm not with them. But you said as well. Are you a former member of Amaterasu?
That's right. I worked in accounting for that company. Back then, they called me the Safekeeper.
Oh, what a nickname.
But one day, I was accused of embezzlement. My entire family was arrested. Of course, my family and I were all innocent. We were framed. Set up to take the fall for what the peacekeepers took for themselves. My family got sick and died in jail. All of them. Except me.
So, I guess at least you managed to get released. I thought peacekeepers throw people in prison and then just toss away the key.
That's terrible.
But unfortunate for your family, though, sir.
I would do anything to destroy Amaterasu. Anything. I own a small shop in Kamasaki district. Publicly, I'm just a retired old man selling old art pieces. But secretly, I manage the funds for the resistance.
Do they call you the Safekeeper here, too?
Guess you could say I got re-employed. I'm happy to be able to use my skills again. If your hatred of Amaterasu is anything like ours, you should join us.
Well,
Did
we
you
met the
have a chat
crew.
with everyone already? Guess I'll talk about myself then. I was born around these parts. Wasn't submerged like this at the time. It really was just another regular city. But my family, as you might expect, lived in poverty. That's why when I was hired by that company, my whole family was thrilled.
Oh, no.
That company?
Yeah. Amaterasu Corporation.
Given hope before it was promptly snatched away.
Back then, they weren't dangerous or shady. They were a legitimate business focused on contributing to society.
Huh.
Now, I don't know when it started to go astray. We kept receiving more requests from the unified government with an increasing number of top-secret projects. As the secrets kept piling on, the company continued to grow. It sure was a strange sight. Even when I was an employee, I didn't know what was going on.
Sad to know that Amaterasu was once a decent corporation, until the government stepped in.
It was like looking at some strange and unknown beast. Before I knew it, everyone was subservient to Amaterasu. The gap between rich and poor was irreversible.
Shachi, what kind of work did you do for them?
I worked in land development. They'd buy up promising land and use it for the company. And here, Doya District was also a part of that. After I purchased this land, Amaterasu filled it with rows and rows of research facilities. The city was poor, but there were these shiny research labs here. Back then, it made us so proud.
Damn.
We thought it'd bring prosperity here. Or so we hoped.
Now look at it, it's a flooded district.
But 3 years ago, the unending rain began. The area was flooded. Amaterasu abandoned this place without a second thought. The former residents had nowhere to go. So they were forced to live on top of the flooded research labs. And that's what became of Doya District.
So that's what happened.
It's my fault. I'm the one who made the city this way.
It's not solely your fault, Shachi.
That's why I fight Amaterasu Corp. To help the impoverished still living here. It's the least I can do to make it up to them. It can't be anyone else. I have to do it. Well, that's enough sad story time
Oh, what?
for now. We must press onward.
I love that track so much, that with the piano and whatnot. And now we've got our little mood whiplash. Enough sad story time.
This is why we need good people on our side. You're one of the world-famous master detectives. Please, help us.
Well, I don't know if I am one of them
How
just
about
yet.
Yuma? Will you stand with us and help free Kanai Ward from Amaterasu's oppression?
Everyone keeps saying the same thing. You've already made up your mind. Go on, answer him.
Oh, if you insist. Alright, I refuse.
Thank you for the offer, but I will have to say no.
Oh, I see. So you'll fight alongside us. That's great.
No, you can't just come out with your prepared script, okay?
Did you hear him? He said no.
Huh? What did you say?
You were supposed to say yes.
Well, I suppose you wouldn't. Joining the Resistance isn't a cool thing to do in this day and age.
To be honest, Shachi, it's all Iruka's fault. I don't want to get shot in the head for her birthday, so that's why I'm going to have to pass. Maybe, like, a month from now, after her birthday celebrations have died down and she's used up all the ammunition for her anti-tank gun, I might consider joining. Until then, my safety comes first.
To be honest, I really don't care as long as I can shoot my gun.
Just keep her away from me.
After all this, you're still rejecting us? Our entire conversation made it seem like you join up.
I know, but you presume a lot of things, like you presume I'm a master detective, so there's that.
I'm sorry. I think your aspiration to stand up for the city is great, and I want to support you. But right now, I can't quit being a detective to join you. That would mean betraying people who've taken care of me. And I still have things left undone as a detective.
I still got mysteries to solve.
Although, I still don't know why I want to continue as a detective. But that's exactly why I can't quit now.
I'm wondering, was I always meant to actually say I refuse?
It's not that I'm obsessed with being one. Rather, I think detectives are the key to solving my own mysteries.
Oh, you seem to think awfully highly of yourself all of a sudden.
Well, I'm supposed to be confident, aren't I?
This is so unlike you. You're cuter when you're totally panicking and don't know where to turn.
I'm cute no matter what.
I'm still worried about the others who've gone missing. I can't just abandon them and start over somewhere new.
I see. So you won't reconsider.
Please don't kill me. I promise I won't tell anyone about your hideout.
In that case, I can't let you leave here alive.
Damn it, I knew this was gonna happen.
What?
Just kidding. I already knew you were gonna turn us down.
Ah, dude, please.
Trying to get you to join on the spot is a tough sell. You have your own stuff going on. So instead, would you be interested in cooperating with us as a detective?
Sure.
Basically, we'd like you to take on a job for us.
Okay, I'm not a mercenary like I've already established.
A job?
Yeah, it's a simple one, but it's not something we can do. Please, we need your help. Will you at least take on this request?
What do I do? Chief Yaku isn't here, and the detective agency is gone. Is it really okay for me to accept a job?
Hey, at least I won't feel guilty anymore.
In my experience, taking these requests without permission always leads to trouble.
I don't smell any good mysteries nearby. My guess is that these people are taking advantage of you, just like that masked guy. You should ignore them.
Yeah, I need to find the others first. I don't have time to take another request.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'll need to consider it another time, once things calm down.
I see. So that didn't work either.
Please don't kill me now.
I need to go now.
Before you get a gun to my face.
Please, wait.
She's coming for me.
We've just exposed our inner workings. Do you really think we'd just let you leave?
I knew we should have just busted out of here.
Unlike Shachi, I don't joke around. I'll do what needs to be done.
I know, that's why I said I'd come back in a month.
I'm with Iruka. If you're not with us, you're against us.
Oh god, are we going to these extremes again?
If we let you go, you might leak our info to Amaterasu Corp.
I would never.
It seems you're just an outsider after all. You'll never understand our hatred.
Hey, if you're gonna fight, do it outside. Don't mess with my complex machines.
We can't let an Amaterasu sympathizer roam free.
I'm not an Amaterasu sympathizer.
Please wait. Let's all take a deep breath.
So you want to pick a fight with me? Oh, you asked for it.
They can't see you.
Bring it on. I'll boom kill all of you.
Please, put your fists away.
Wait, hold your damn horses. If he could just be threatened into doing our bidding, I would have done so from the start. He's no amateur. He's a WDO master detective.
You know what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am a master detective, and I will detect all your asses, okay? If you don't let me go right now.
Master detectives can survive even bullet wounds, right? We should test it out.
Oh god, no, now's not the time to test out my immortality.
Iruka, stop! Put down the gun. The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people.
Maybe you
Let me
should
talk
stock
with
up on
Amanda.
beanbag rounds.
We'll wrap things up. Everyone okay with that?
Man to man.
If you say
Man to
so,
boy.
Shachi, it's fine by me.
Agreed.
You're the leader. Do as you wish.
Sorry, Yuma. Would you come with me for a bit?
Are we going outside? That's the only way I'll come with you.
Hey, Shachi.
What? I thought we were done here. Sorry,
She's-
Yuma. Go on ahead for a second.
She whispered into his elbow.
We can talk quietly on the rooftop. Go through that door over there and up the stairs.
Okay, do I have to stick around though?
I'll be there soon.
The roof. Got it.
Okay.
You've gained the attention of some troublesome folks. Why don't you skip out right now?
Because then they'll definitely hunt me down and kill me.
It's better to finish talking to them now to avoid trouble later on. Besides, wasn't there a lookout at the entrance?
Oh? I hear someone talking.
Is it those guys from earlier? What could they be talking about?
We left the door
Hey,
open.
Maybe you can hear them talking if you approach the door.
Hang on, let's look around. Maybe there's a gumshoe gab around here someplace.
This place?
I guess this is storage? A bunch of miscellaneous items have been placed everywhere.
What?
And not a single one is worth our attention. I'd probably get yelled at if I touched this stuff. Better leave it alone. Okay, anything else around here? We can go straight to the roof.
This is...
There's a stove that seems to be made from a beat-up barrel drum.
Hey!
Hey, Master, give it a push! I'd burn myself. Anything else around here? Ooh, counter.
Wow!
There's chilled alcohol in the fridge. Wine, beer, all kinds of drinks. I want to have a drink with you, Master. I don't think I have any fun stories to share. Just having you there is funny enough, so have some confidence. Is that a compliment?
Oh!
Oh god, there's that loud O again. So this is the mark of the Resistance?
I get it.
Oh, so the posters all over the city were put up to recruit new members. Yes, that makes sense. Resistance posters all around the city. Don't suppose we can leave?
I wonder what they're talking about.
Of course not. The lookout's there anyway. What about heading up to the roof?
I wonder what they're talking about.
Guess not. Okay, let's head back. Don't think I've seen any bright blue orbs. Okay.
I can see inside through a crack in the door.
How naughty. Let's take a peek at what they're plotting.
Can't you move through walls, Shinigami? You could just get to the other side.
Right?
If I left your side, I could slip through a wall or two. But then later, I might lie to you about what I saw. I do love seeing you get all distressed.
Why would you do that to me?
Why?
They're talking right now.
Can you make it quick, Iruka? He'll start getting cautious if I keep him waiting.
Please, wait. There's something I want to give you. In here.
I'm already being cautious.
Why won't it open? Damn the safe.
She's so unhinged.
Who was in charge of getting a new one anyway? I'll bust it open with a rocket.
Treating it roughly won't unlock it. You have to move the dial, then wait exactly 5 minutes.
5
It's
minutes?
the latest time-delayed lock. You'll have to wait the specified amount of time without touching anything.
Well, this is gonna come into play when someone eventually gets murdered, huh?
Thieves hate wasting time. Time itself is the key for this new feature.
What a pain in the ass.
This security function makes it the best safe there is. Nowadays, even the bank and other important facilities use it in the commercial area of Marunimon District.
Marunimon.
It's made by trusty old Amaterasu Corp, after all.
This was made by Amaterasu? What's it doing here? I never allowed this.
Oh, God.
Relax. Calm down, old man. Even your clothes and mug were made by the Corp.
Now he's gonna strip naked in front of all of us.
As long as we live in Kanai Ward, it's impossible to avoid all their products. Though it is ironic that Amaterasu made the safe that protects our assets.
It finally opened.
A revolver.
This...
Your custom handgun. I modified it to pack more of a punch.
this isn't necessary.
It's for self-defense, just in case.
That tiny little gremlin jumps you on the roof and tries to push you off.
Why not take it with you? You never know when you might need it.
What do I do? They have a gun!
A detective stays calm, even when facing the barrel of a gun. Actually, they'd find a way to remove the bullets first.
How am I supposed to pickpocket him? He's a big guy. Although, I suppose that'll help in my favor, my tiny little hands.
It's too late for that!
Then you're screwed!
Ah!
That's why I'm panicking!
Come on. Guys, get it together.
I know! Let's run away while we still can.
Doesn't the front entrance have someone on lookout?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but that person probably doesn't have a gun.
Then let's go to the roof. Let's get there first and find a way out.
Okay, to the roof.
Hurry up and run!
And then we'll jump to the next building. Don't tell me he's gonna get sniped or something from
This is the
across
roof. We need to find a way out.
the town.
There has to be some place I can escape to. I have to hurry before I'm found.
There's an umbrella. Can we Mary Poppins our way out of here? Okay, there's that, and then there's some stairs over there. What do we got down here?
This place is much higher than I thought.
At least you'll get away if you jump off. Though you just end up in the afterlife.
Oh, we don't know about that.
There are no footholds or places to grab onto. I don't think I can use this as an escape route.
I don't have a rope ladder.
There's no escape!
Guys, we'll figure this out. Don't worry.
There's an emergency stairway. Maybe we can escape from here.
Master, look carefully near the top of the stairs!
A surveillance camera. Speaking of which, they were monitoring it from the other room.
Oh no, but that's okay, as long as we put some distance between us.
You go past it, they'll definitely see you.
God, where's Solid Snake when you need him?
Let's find another way.
I need a chaff grenade.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah!
He's here!
That despair look on his face.
He's not holding a gun. Is he keeping it concealed?
Where are you hiding it?
Why so pale? Scared of heights?
Yes, I am. And it's raining, it's slippery. Could slip off and fall to my doom.
Yeah, something like that.
That's why I choose to be short.
I see. Sorry about that. I'll make it quick. About the request earlier. You turned it down because you don't want anything to do with the Resistance, right?
Yeah, you guys seem a little bit too, out of my wheelhouse.
Huh? No, that's not why.
It's alright. As someone from the outside, liberating Kanai Ward has nothing to do with you. I actually would have found you suspicious if you were gung-ho about it.
Oh, well, shit.
But this is exactly why I think we can have a mutually beneficial relationship.
But
I'm not asking you to do it for free. If you accept this job, we'll give you information on Amaterasu Corporation. What do you say to that?
what kind of information?
I already have an informant,
Our organization has a good number of former Amaterasu employees, myself included. We have some internal info that you can't get anywhere else. I think we can get you something you want.
Do you know what information I'm looking for?
I have an idea. If the WDO sent a master detective to gather intel, it's gotta be the homunculi, right?
He said it. He said the H word.
Master!
I guess I'll have to take this job then.
Looks like I'm right. It's not just detectives. The whole world wants info about that. How's this? In place of prepayment for the request, I can tell you a little bit about it.
If you guys already know about the homunculi, why don't you just leak it? Because surely that'll put a huge dent into Amaterasu Corp's activities, right?
Is it true? Do immortal monsters like homunculi really exist?
Like me?
Yeah. Homunculi do exist. And they're already inside Kanai Ward. Right now.
Right now? There are immortal monsters in this city?
Are they disguised as humans?
So, they really were researching homunculi here? That means they were successful, doesn't it? Isn't that what this dude's saying?
It's hard to believe, but could this be Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Could it be?
Looks like you're interested. However, I'll only tell you the rest once you finish the job.
Okay, what's the job?
So how about it? Did I whet your appetite, Master Detective?
You should know that I don't have any special abilities.
I don't plan on making you do anything too difficult. We just want you to run a little errand.
Oh, okay.
An errand?
You want some beers from the store?
We want to set up some surveillance cameras around town to keep an eye on Amaterasu Corp's oppression. However, this isn't something we can do.
Why not?
And I can? I'm literally... My outfit literally screams Master Detective.
If the peacekeepers see us setting up, they'll definitely start investigating the organization responsible,
So you want me to take the fall for it?
which would give them an excuse to stamp out the resistance.
And they don't have that excuse already?
Hence, why this job can only be done by someone who isn't affiliated with us.
In other words, you need a pawn you can safely discard if it gets caught by the peacekeepers.
I wouldn't put it that way, but you're not wrong. I want you to understand one thing, though. I'm not going to ask you to risk yourself for our sake, but we do want your help in protecting the people of this city.
I understand.
That's the kind of job this is.
How does setting up surveillance cameras lead to protecting the people here?
Our goal with setting up the cameras is to capture proof of illegal acts carried out by the peacekeepers.
It'll be used as a propaganda tool to recruit more members.
We'll record all the criminal activity they commit, such as intimidation, assault, theft, embezzlement. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
He says that while concealing a firearm. He's not fooling us.
I don't think he wants to use it, Shinigami. It's just for self-defense. And even then, I'm worried he won't even pull it out.
Even if you gather all that evidence, won't the peacekeepers just cover it up?
Not if there's an orgy of evidence.
Gathering 1 or 2 pieces of evidence is too weak, and runs the risk of being snuffed out. In order to spread roots throughout town, someone has to make it clear there are people fighting back.
To spread roots?
The Resistance are like underground roots. Right now, we're still thin and weak, but we continue to fight. We'll spread our thin roots everywhere to try and bring life back to this withering tree.
Not a bad analogy.
One day, our fully grown branches and leaves will shelter the people of Kanai Ward from the cold rain. Yuma, this is to protect peace in our home. So please, save this city.
There it is again. Save this city. How am I supposed to do that?
I'm just one man.
What does everyone expect of me? I'm a shell of a person with no memories.
I'd say they're not really relying on you, but more like taking advantage of you.
I just have to be good at my job.
So, what are you gonna do?
Even if they're taking advantage of me, they're better than that masked guy because their objective is clear. If they have information about the homunculus, I want it. Setting up surveillance cameras shouldn't be too hard.
Then,
All right, I accept your request.
Great! I'm glad you made up your mind. I knew I could count on you.
Just please don't shoot me on the way down.
Well, let's get started.
Shachi, sorry to interrupt. There's a fight on the main street.
Oh.
Another turf war in the usual garbage dump. Can I toss a grenade down there?
But that's not a gun.
Hold on, you stay out of it. I'll go talk to them. Sorry, Yuma, but can you go down and get instructions from Servan about the job? Counting on you. Good luck.
Okay, just don't end up dead, please. Oh god. Oh god.
You decided to do it. You better not drag us down.
Phew. Just don't execute me, please.
I wonder if this is for the best.
You can't turn back now. You better hope the reward is worth it.
It's information on the homunculi.
Let's head back down for now and talk to Servan about the job.
I'm so glad you weren't killed, Master.
I'm so glad too.
Chachi isn't the kind of person who would do that, right?
Nope, I don't think so.